G'day, it's Rob here again. Well, today I've got to do a bit of work on the house, and in this case it's the trap in the bottom of the shower. There's a little grill thing that drops in and it's got like two dogs on it to engage it, has fallen apart, and I was putting some drain cleaner down it, and I noticed that it was a bit wonky looking, and I've got it out. Lucky it didn't all go down the bloody pipe, you know. But anyway, cut it to the chase, so it needs a new grill thingy. This is pretty old and it's plastic, and anyway, I thought, oh well, see how we go. So I went down to the local hardware store, Bunnings in Australia, old Bunnies. Try and buy one of these, and of course you can't. They don't do any plastic ones, and the metal ones that will almost certainly fit are just slightly bigger. I'll show what I bought. And of course in the smaller sizes you can buy just this, but in the larger size like this you've got to buy this and the base, so double whammy on that. But anyway, the problem is that then you find that it's the inside diameter, like where the little dogs engage, should be okay, but the outside diameter, because this is a flush fitting thing, it's about 2 mil too big, 2 or 3 mil too big, and it won't drop into the cavity, into the recess. So I thought, okay, I can machine that. So, and the only thing I could do was buy it. There was nothing else available. So I got it home and I looked at it and I thought, well, okay, how the hell I've got to machine the outside edge off? How am I going to hold this bloody thing? And thought about it for a while, and a bit of lateral thinking, and I'll show you how I've done it. I haven't machined it yet, but I will. But I'll show you how the project's going to come together. So the mighty Chinese lathe is going to save the day again. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the centre of this lid thing, which hasn't got enough depth to actually grip with external jaws. I already looked into that. So I thought, okay, the next best thing is what we'll do is we'll machine up a plug to go in there, which it does, like so, and then we'll drill in with the drill here in two places in the slots, and then we'll put locating screws or bolts in there, and that way then they'll pull in flush, and I can spin the thing up and machine off the edges. Should work perfectly. So I've done that, so I'll bolt it on and you can see me turn it down. You know, it's a simple way of doing it, but well, you've got to think about these things, and yeah, we'll get on with it. So I measured the slots to see what diameter drill I could get in there, and the biggest I can go with is 5 mil, so I'm using 5 mil bolts. I've got some little short ones, and I mean it won't matter that I'm turning the edge off because it's all going to be hidden anyway. This is a flush fitting, so we just line her up. Got a washer there to protect the chrome. We'll do the other one now. Got them out near the edge too, so you get maximum effect, maximum leverage on the job. You don't want to have them in too far, otherwise the leverage could shear your little bolts off. So having it out like this, and I had some nice little 5 mil bolts I've salvaged from somewhere, so that'll hold it all in place beautifully. I mean, the other way you could do this would be to use some sort of super glue or something and glue it onto your plug, but then you've got to get it off, and you don't want to heat it up the brass, you might ruin the chrome. So anyway, time for turning. I had to use brass on this as a plug because the only steel I had in this diameter was as hard as Hobbs, and I had to tap threads in it, and so I knew that wouldn't be any good, so I just used this brass, and yep, too bad. I did to drill into it, but didn't go very deep, so alright, let's do it. Right, well, the magic figure is 70mm, so that's what we'll be aiming at. Doing shallow cuts, so take it pretty easy. Good to be safe than sorry. I might try a different cutter on this actually. Let's see if this one's any better. Might get a better finish. Yeah, it's looking a bit better. That's more better, as Con the Greek guy would say. Yeah. Just step my eye up on this. I think we're just about done. Right, that should be it. That's perfect. And on the back, you can see where I cleaned up around the edges there. On the loose belt, I cleaned up the front on the plate, and on the back, I used the edge of the belt, and that way I could get in between the dog and the face. So I got that lip off, because whenever you turn brass, it tends to put a sharp edge on it. So theoretically that should go in. I may have to file these dogs a bit. You can see that's quite a bit wider. I'll see how it goes, see how much room we've got, but anyway, I'll do that later. But anyway, for now, this is just a video to show you how, yeah, you can get around stuff, gripping stuff, if you just think about it a bit, and in this case, yeah, it was a simple solution. Alright, that's it for now. I'll see you next time. Cheers.